Okay, so I don't have my personal app called Canva, but I can't seem to find it on my screen. Probably on the machine. Basically, what Canva is it's a social image aggregator. What is that? Social image aggregator. The social image aggregator is an application that gathers up all the images that have been shared with you on social media platforms. Because what I've realized is that there's so many social media platforms. You've got your Facebook, you've got your Instagram, you've got your Twitter, and people are always sharing images with you on all these platforms. You can't check all of them, you can't keep up with the feed. You miss out on so many things in just one day. Now what this app does is it gathers all those images, puts them into one place, represents them as thumbnails, and with those thumbnails you can actually view the images, share them, group them, add them, tags on them, do all those things. That way you won't miss out on a lot of stuff, a lot of the stuff that's on the internet right now. And going back to mobile applications. Mobile applications have been a driving force recently in innovation all over the world. Because number one, it costs as little as $60. For a lot of people, especially in Africa, this is their first computer. And it's growing drastically, especially in Africa. And they can do most of the things that your computer can't do. If you're ever out of ideas when you're making a mobile app, you could just maybe look for what you could do before with your computer and try to port it to a more mobile platform. And the best thing about these apps is that they fit in your pocket. You can actually just walk around with it wherever you need it, pop it out, do what you need to do office work. You become more productive with the mobile app. Things like replying emails, setting up meetings. Do it from wherever you are. You don't have to be sitting in front of a computer to handle all those things. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have to say. Any questions? Sure.
This is a general question directed to you, Chico Extend. The focus seems to be towards smartphones.
Yeah.
Do Java apps and feature phones still have a role to play in mobile app development? Do they have a future in it?
Do they have a future?
Yeah.
I don't, personally, I would say they don't have a future because the price of a smartphone is really, it's constantly going down.
Yeah.
They do have a market in the present. If you want to make Java applications for the current market right now, yeah, you get some mileage with them. But in the next 4 or 5 years, I don't see it, being such a big market. That's true.
Well, I think there's still a market for them. Well, up was that my take. I think, well, of course, soon they'll be gone, but 5 years is a very long time. So, will I say, okay, my business will be dead in 5 years because people won't be dying from AIDS, so I won't start an ARV company? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, depends on how you look at it. But from an entrepreneurship point of view, if you're just, I mean, if you want to solve a problem, I think you have to consider mobile phones for now. But if you are a long-term, I guess, visionary, then maybe you can ignore them. But I think, I mean, people still use feature phones. I have one and it's from time to time. So if I still use it, then. But then maybe to say build apps for that. Well, the other argument against feature phones is that if someone can afford a smartphone, then they surely won't be able to make $1 million a month. So yeah, so I guess in that sense we can dismiss them. Because I think someone still using I don't know, maybe someone is that motive, so I won't mention names, but if someone is still using that phone you thought when I said feature phone, then they may not have enough to spare to really be a valuable customer to your business maybe. That's my
And the other issue that we have, especially in Zimbabwe, we have people that are buying feature phones even though they can't afford smartphones. They don't have a reason to upgrade to the smartphone. If you realize when people are buying cell phones, they're buying these latest Android devices, they usually ask the person inside the phone, WhatsApp. They don't ask you, does it run iOS, does it run this? But they have a reason now to upgrade to a smartphone. And the more reasons that we keep giving people, I would say the next 3 to 4 years, if we keep giving people reasons to upgrade to smarter phones, these Java phones will be start to become obsolete.
Can I just ask you to maybe
Yeah,
verify what a feature phone is exactly?
Oh,
Yeah, because even WhatsApp when they started, they thought feature phones went. I mean, yeah, they had the same perception that feature phones, they don't have a contribution to make or they're doomed. But then actually now they're launching a thing for Nokia S40, Nokia S60, and there's one that they made a Nokia specific version. It's a very feature phone kind of Nokia, but then they had to, because now there's specs and then there's general trends, but then there's actual effects. I mean, you can't ignore 3 million people from using product because you don't like smartphone. Yeah, so I guess for now, if you're maybe if all you want is critical mass, then you can accommodate smartphone users. But then if you're hoping to make some money, maybe every week or so from a person, then a person with smartphone these days, I don't know, with the feature phone these days, which make you much money.
yeah. And then, okay, before we go to this, something that I really asked, what is a feature phone? Basically, your feature phones are your Nokia C3s, your phones that are fairly below the smartphone. When it comes to a smartphone, it's got a lot of sensors inside, lots of memory, faster processor, all these things that will allow you to run applications faster. When it comes to a feature phone is a cheaper hardware inside. It's a phone that's very limited. You can't do as much as you can with it. It's not on as you can with a smartphone. A smartphone is basically a computer in a pocket.
Yeah.
I have a question. I think it's one that most people have. What's the native device? Is it native as Zimbabwean?
Oh, native.
You say native versus
Native versus not native. Okay. Basically, when it comes to developing software for smartphones, you have what is called native. Native is you're using what the phone manufacturer gave you to make applications. You're using the core source code to make the application. It takes longer because there's a lot of it's quite a process. And then there are people that have made what are called non-native SDKs. These are basically it's software that they've made that sits on top of your manufacturer's software, and then it runs another program on top of itself. A program that's easier to put together. Do you understand what I mean?
Nope.
Okay. Let's put it this way. Let's say instead of going to the TV and changing the channel, that would be native. Going to the TV and changing the channel would be native. Having someone give you a remote that you just press one on and it tells the TV to change the channel, that is not native. That's the non-native thing. It's something that sits on top of something that's native. It makes it easier for you to.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's a bit deep. Yeah. But with native applications, with the native language of Windows or these other companies, when you say you're developing an application native, you have to, I guess, find integration with the operating system. Like to make a native Android application, then you have to know how Android works internally. Yeah, so that's why they call it native, in that you understand how it works internally Android, and then you are building your app that way. But then now these app makers, this case, they do all that for you, the native stuff. So you can just drag and drop a button. You don't care how Android knows that it's a button or yeah. So native is you know the system, and then you're dropping the system in a way that you actually know that this is how Android works. But then with these app makers, then it's just drag and drop. Just put your button. You don't even care how App Cobra will tell Android that this button is supposed to be there in this color. You don't care. It's all taken care of for you. Yeah, so I think there's a difference in English.
Yeah. And at the same time, this is Candle, the app that I was telling you about. Basically, you load it up. As soon as you log in, it will ask you to log in with your Facebook or your Twitter or any of your social media accounts. The ones that you log in with will actually pull images from your social media that people have shared with you and display them in a grid. All the images that have been shared with you. Let's say, for example, you were at an event like this, and you go into Canva, it will actually show the images that are coming from this event that were shared on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all into one place. And the way that it works is it's a gesture control application. you want to move forward, if you start your swipe going to the right, it's going to change the images. It's going to refresh all the images going forward. Like that. And if you start to swipe going to the left or going up, it's going to go backwards to retrieve the images. So you can actually control with one hand while you're on the move and etc. And if someone that likes something that's old school, you can actually swipe left, it's going to display a little menu. You can actually use the controls to go forward, backwards, and etc. So it's still in beta. I know it doesn't look perfect yet, but it's still in beta. We launched it last year, the beta version. We launched it last year in December, end of December. So still working on it.
What's it called?
Canvo. C-A-N-V-O.
Canvo.
Canvo, yeah.
Is it available on the Google Play Store?
No, it's not available yet. It's not available. It really frustrates me when I make an application and you make it for Android only. And people that have Windows Mobile or iOS can't have it. I'd rather have made it for all three platforms than release it once so everyone can have it. Yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
All right, hopefully that gives